Is there a Halloween house all of us absolutely need to see over the next couple weeks? It's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah on Mix. I bring it up because quite the post from Bryan on her Facebook page last night. Mix Mornings, Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah. One of your neighbors going all out for Halloween 2024.
Yes, shout out to one of my neighbors in the neighborhood who put together a Stranger Things exhibit in front of their house.
Oh, that's good.
It's unbelievable. It's even part of the Tour of Frights. People in Apex.
Wait, what is happening in Apex this year?
Yeah, if you live in Cary or Holly Springs, you definitely want a little bit of what Apex has got. There's this thing called the Tour of Frights. You Google it.
Okay.
And you basically download to your Google Maps a tour. It takes you from house to house of all of these different houses that have done themselves
That is
up
fun.
for Halloween.
Right.
That is fun.
Are you a paid spokesperson for the Tour of Frights that we did not know about?
You really should be.
But
It
what's
was
great
amazing.
about the Stranger Things house, it even has the floating Max Mayfield that was very popular a couple
Right?
years ago after the last season. Because what's very cool about floating Max Mayfield from Stranger Things is you can't really see how the illusion's done. You just quickly drive by, you're like, what is going on over there?
Yep, my 3-year-old Edie is obsessed with the floating girl.
Mm-hmm.
We go see the floating girl? Oh, yeah, get in the stroller. We'll walk a mile
see
and a
the
half.
She doesn't
floating
realize
girl.
how creepy it is.
She loves it. You know, she's the princess of darkness.
She is.
It's funny. Sophia has really kind of been leaning into that whole Princess of Darkness thing that you've tabbed for your daughter for really
Nice.
quite some time, but it started a couple weeks ago at Target. She was all about the demonic clock that had all the spooky things, and it kept saying, she just kept hitting the play me button. Okay, I'll put, whatever the clock was saying, it just kept going into the demonic voice. But Sophia had the biggest smile ever. She kept just hitting that play me button.
Well, it just shows that our kids don't know what. I mean, like children, part of you has to be taught what is scary, and it's just a
Absolutely.
deep voice to her.
Well, it's funny. Yesterday we go to Lowe's, same thing, but she saw these demonic pumpkins, and she just kept hitting the play me button. And I'm like, can we leave this section? We actually have some things we need to actually pick up.
She's like, no.
These are my
Pumpkins,
friends.
Welcome
Dada.
to my house.
Pumpkin, Dada. I gotta play the demonic pumpkin. All right. So Bryan has, good for you, the Stranger Things house. They even have a Demigorgon.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Out in the front yard, which is really incredible. 919-860-1015. What is that Halloween house we have to see over the next couple weeks?
Yeah.
Hello, Wendy. What Halloween decorations should we see? I believe this is in Garner.
There is a neighborhood in Garner called Adams Point. It's like on the 4042 exit, and they go all out for Halloween. They have, like, some of the neighbors dress up as, like, characters like Jason and Mike Myers, and they walk around the neighborhood, and they, like, take pictures with people. And, I mean, there are they do, like, a neighborhood contest where they decorate each other's houses, and then
Cool.
everybody, it's like on Halloween night, it is like drones of people. It's crazy.
They decorate each other's houses?
They decorate their own houses, but then they go and do like a competition.
Oh,
of,
that's
like, who's the
cool.
best. I mean, there's one that I am thinking of that probably has 18 or 20 animatronics in their front yard.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy thousands and thousands of dollars this person has spent on Halloween decorations. And then another one has like a legit graveyard, like a whole giant graveyard. I mean, it's crazy. I've never in my life seen anything like this neighborhood.
Kyle, speaking of animatronics, I wonder if there's an old Chuck E. Cheese that went out of business that still has the
those things are
Chuck E. Cheese
creepy.
band that you could just sit in your front yard. You don't even need to dress them up. They're just spooky enough on
I know,
their own.
and then I'll revise that this is Halloween lyrics to "Come get terrified, come get terrified at Kyle's house."
Good.
Sorry, that's all I have.
It was good enough.
Wendy, thank you so much for calling in. God bless you, and we'll have to check out that house in Adams Point and Garner. Thank you, and I'll be seeing your neighborhood very soon. I want to see the Max Mayfield floating in the air. Excuse me, to see how they did this little party
Come on
trick, which is
over. We'll strap
fantastic.
the girls in the wagon, man, and, pour some beverages into Yetis.
Oh, that sounds dreamy.
Now, that is a good idea.
It's the season.
Pink here next month. It's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah.